I first wanted to thank you for addressing our VIP shippers today at the luncheon. That was a fantastic presentation.
Thank you.
And one thing that stuck in my mind that you talked about is that chartering a vessel is more than, how did you put it, rate and date? Was that it? And I was hoping maybe you could expand on the problem and perhaps the possible consequences that can result from that mentality.
Yeah, thank you very much. I will try to answer that as quickly as possible. We are today in a financial environment in which many ship owners are suffering. I said that I would dare to say, according to my information from ship financing banks, that between 45 and 55, some people say even 60% of all vessels between 6,000 and 30,000 tons deadweight operating in the breakbulk field of operations are in financial trouble. So I said the cargo owners and forwarders have to carefully look with whom they transport the valuable cargoes. Just to have a ship in place doesn't mean that the ship will not be arrested in one of the typical ports like Durban, Houston, Hong Kong, Singapore or Antwerp because of unpaid interest, because of non-paid installments, because of unpaid lube oil or fuel oil, etc. So these moments will come sooner than later, and I think this is a serious danger for forwarders and finally cargo owners.
Okay, good. And I'd like you to share with us what freight forwarders or others who are chartering of vessels should be looking for. I was struck today when you said how transparent rickmers-linie is, that you can look at financial statements on the website and see some of those things. So maybe if you could just detail, a quick checklist. Let's go for a checklist that people should look for.
No, I just said that it's quite funny that basically large companies are putting their vessels, their cargo on vessels, where they have no clear transparency about the beneficial ownership of that vessel. So many companies don't have corporate governance in place, transparency in place, a code of conduct, certain rules and regulations which they have to follow. And I said we have a two-tier market, and I believe that those who comply with the rules and regulation in place and with the requirements and with the requests of the carrier, of the cargo owners, they might have a better access to cargo than those who do not.
Excellent. So what do you see happening in the market over, say, the next 12 months?
Yeah, I think overall is in line with what Mr. Rickmers said. You will see some ships, maybe some companies even, to become under serious financial pressures. Could be single ships, could be companies. Still, the breakbulk industry is very diversified as far as operators and carriers is concerned. So there has been talks about consolidation for a while. Partly happened, partly not. So there is something like this that will probably be on the agenda in the coming 12 months. And overall, I think some shippers, some cargo owners start slowly to change their mind and look for the quality they need, for the security they need. We try to create also certain awareness for these issues, like the financial stability of certain service providers in the market, and some of these shippers will be ready, I think, to pay a certain premium for the quality they expect. And nowadays we still face a lot of competition from carriers that offer the same price or the lowest price at a completely different quality of service, a completely different background of their company. So, and from our point of view is that we can't be the lowest if you expect all these kind of standards and you expect the respective quality. We have in the group, I think, a good reputation, and as far as rickmers-linie is concerned, to be open and transparent, not only our financials, but also we are transparent with our customers, and we tell them what we see and what we think, and some of them honor that and give us their confidence and trust for the future. And I just hope that some more shippers learn their lesson and then lean on us. I mean, we are not the only ones. There's still other quality carriers around, but also these guys, same as us, simply need higher freight rates in order to sustain in the long-term future. And after now 5 years of crisis, now it's getting really tight for some of the players in this market. So I think you will see some changes in the coming months.
Okay, great. Well, I want to thank you for spending a few moments with us and sharing your outlook and advice for the industry. And I hope that, you know, we all can move forward and get past this sort of tenuous situation, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.